Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This video is about how to use Badgerlink, how to get into it, how to choose your databases, and then how to look for sources for your research paper. I'll also be showing you how once you find a source, how it's really easy to click on the Cite button and choose the MLA format, copy and paste the citation into your Works Cited page, and also how you can save the link to your article so that you can easily get back to it later. So what I'm going to start doing is I am going to simply type in Badgerlink. It's all one word. And it will bring you to to that site, and then you will need to log in. Now, if you're logging in from home, the process should be very much like this. At the login screen, you will need to find your city or town. Okay, so we will look for Reedsburg, and once we get to Reedsburg, we will click on the Reedsburg School District. Make sure you don't click on the public library because they will have a different password. The password is just the word Reedsburg, and it is in all lowercase. And then you'll click the login button. If you're at school, it may also ask you to log in using your Gmail account or your Google account. And so you'll do that just like you normally would to get into the other sites that we use. Okay, so now we need to figure out which databases we want. And if I were you, I would click on this first one. Academic Search Premier is definitely one of the best databases to use. But once we choose that, I think I like to go in and choose a few other databases as well. So I'm going to go to the Choose Databases link here. And I'm just going to click on a few other ones. So you can see we already have Academic Search Premier. Because our topics for the research paper are related to history, I'm going to go ahead and add this encyclopedia one. I'm going to scroll down and I think I'll do Education Research Complete. I'm going to also do Humanities International Complete. I think I'll do European Views of the Americas. Actually, no, maybe I won't do that one because my topic is after that time period. So we'll look at the second half here. And Master File Complete is another very good one to click on. And I think I'll try this history reference ebook as well. Okay, so once I've chosen those, I'm going to click OK. Now you could select all of them, but if you do that, you're going to get so many source choices, and sometimes it's better to get slightly fewer. So I'm going to click OK, and it will bring me back to this screen where I can type in my subject. And my subject is going to be Harriet Tubman. And I'm going to click search. And I'm going to find that I have almost 2,000 sources. I want to limit it to the full text ones. So I'm going to click full text over here on the left side, which will hopefully limit that. Okay, so now we're down to 1,400. If I wanted to, I could also go to advanced search, and I could add another field. So maybe I was looking for information about her with the Underground Railroad. And I'm going to click search again. And now it's limited it to 300 sources. So now I'm going to go ahead and choose one. I think I'll go ahead and choose this first one here because it's about Harriet Tubman and one of the subjects is the Underground Railroad. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And it gives me the abstract here, but I want the full text. So I'm going to go over to the left and click on PDF full text. Sometimes it will give you two different options for full text, either PDF or HTML. Here there was just the one option. And it looks like this is from a magazine article. Okay. And let's say that I read through it and I thought, yes, this has a lot of information that I believe could be valuable for my essay. So once I think I'm going to use it, I'm going to go ahead and put it into my Works Cited page right away, just so I don't necessarily have to go back to this to do it later. So there are numerous buttons over here on the side. This one that's yellow is the Cite button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now, when you do a Works Cited or a bibliography, different teachers may use different types of citations. For example, oftentimes scientists or science teachers will use the APA format, but we are going to use MLA. That's what English teachers tend to prefer. So I'm going to copy this citation, which I already know is formatted correctly in MLA. I'm going to copy it, and then I am going to go to a document that I've already opened and I've named it Works Cited. And I'm going to go ahead then and paste that citation. Okay, now you can see that this is formatted. It was formatted a certain way within Badgerlink. So I'm going to highlight the citation and I'm going to go up to Format and I am going to go to Clear Formatting. So it's taken away that gray highlighting that was done. Now I'm going to choose the font that I want, and I want Times New Roman, and I want it to be 12 point. And when we do our Works Cited pages, they need to be double spaced. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to click on double. Okay, now I also need to do what's called the hanging indent. In a Works Cited, the first line of each entry is not indented, but all of the other lines within that entry are indented. So I'm going to hit the return or the enter button, and then I also have to hit tab. And then I'm going to do that for the next line. I'm going to hit the enter or return button, and then I'm going to hit the enter or return button again, and now this citation is correctly formatted. When I add another source, I'm going to have to make sure that it is alphabetical. Right now, with only one source, this is just the one that's at the top. The other thing that I wanted to show you how to do is when you are in, and I'm going to go ahead and X out of the format, citation format. So when you have found an article that you think is going to be valuable, then you also want to save it. So down over here on the right again, is this Permalink button. So I'm going to hit Permalink, and then up here it's given me a Permalink in the search box. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and then I'm going to go to my source links document, and I'm going to add it as a link. So I want to go up here, and this is the insert link button. I'm going to click on that, and I think I'm going to call it Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad, and then I'm going to put that link in. And I'm going to hit apply, and now I have a link to this article. Let's go ahead and click on it and see if it works. And it does. So the next time I want to maybe do some note taking, remember that I have to hit the PDF full text again, and then it should open up the whole article for me. All right, let's go ahead and find a second source. I'm going to go back. I'm in Badgerlink now again. I'm going to hit the result list kind of back arrow here. And I'm going to, I think it's because I'm going to go ahead and X out of that one. I think that's the one that I had opened with my link. Let me try it again here. Okay, here we go. So again, I want to have full text only. And let's see. Let's just say I want to try this Escape to Freedom article. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And notice this one gives me the HTML full text or the PDF. So this time I'm just going to try the HTML full text. Okay, so here we have the article. And I could go ahead and save the permalink again. I could put it into my works cited. I think I'm just going to take a look at the PDF full text and see how that looks, if it looks differently or not. The information should be the same. Okay, definitely a different format. But let's say that I have decided that this is also valuable and that I want to use it in my essay. So I'm going to hit the Cite button. Again, I'm going to make sure that I choose the MLA format. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Now notice the first item in this citation starts with the letter E. So when I go to my works cited, I need to paste it above this one that starts with a W. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that. Once again, it's formatted differently than I want it to be. So I'm going to go to Format. I'm going to hit Clear Formatting. I'm going to change it to Times New Roman. I'm going to change it to 12-point font. I'm going to make sure that it is double spaced. And now I need to do the hanging indent. So I'm hitting Return and Tab, Return, Return. And now I have a properly formatted works cited that is alphabetically correct. I'm going to go back to the link or to the article, Escape to Freedom, X out of the citation format. I'm going to go to the permalink. Click on that. I'm going to copy the permalink at the top. Copy. Go back to my source links. I'm going to go to the link, insert link button. You know what? I'm going to try that one more time. I want to make sure that I'm not in the wrong place on my source links. Let's just try that one more time. Okay, I've already copied it. And I'm going to go to the link again, insert link. This one I'm going to call Escape to Freedom. Paste the link, apply it, and then let's see if this one works. Will that bring me to the source? And it looks like it does. Yep, there we go. Again, this is in the HTML format. If I want it to be in the PDF, I can just click on that again. So that is a little lesson in how to use Badgerlink, how to choose databases, how to do your search. Remember that you want to click on full text, and then you'll have to look through the sources, find ones that you like, go to the Cite button and copy and paste the MLA citation into your works cited. Go ahead and format it correctly, make sure it's alphabetized, and then you'll want to go back and copy the permalink, copy it into your source links document, and before you know it, you'll have enough sources for your research paper, and you can start working on doing the research. So if you have questions about this, obviously you can ask me in school, but if you are a virtual student, you may email me anytime that you have a question, or if we need to, we can set up a Google Meet so that we can make sure that you understand how to find the sources. Thank you so much for joining me today.